Josh from Northlane, and you're watching Solace Music TV.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Josh from Northlane after they just destroyed Toronto. How's it going?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Bit cold, but nothing a couple of brews can't fix.
Of course, eh?
Yeah.
So you guys are on tour with August Burns Red. How's it going so far?
Yeah, it's cold as fuck, but the shows have been real good. So I'm really enjoying it, even though we all caught the flu and everything. So
Is it good to be back in Canada?
yeah, it's great to be back in Canada. No matter what time of year, like, as shitty as the weather is, like, we love it here, and Toronto's like, you know, our second home almost. So it's great to be back, see old friends, and have a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Since Canada was the first country you guys went to outside your home country, isn't that correct?
False. It was New Zealand, but you're very close. It was
Very close.
Second.
New Zealand, Australia.
Yeah, same shit. Whatever. Close enough.
So this is the first North American tour with Marcus. How's he doing so far, you think?
He's doing really well. Like, he's come down with a pretty nasty flu, like we all have. But I mean, I couldn't tell when I was up there tonight, so I guess that's what matters. I mean, he's having a good time. Whatever.
So you think he did good on the first tour and then the European tour with Parkway?
Yeah, well, on the European tour, he was just sort of finding his feet, you know, because it was like the first time he'd ever played in our band, you know, live. And first show he's thrown in front of like 4,000 Swedish people. So, you know, that's going to rattle anyone. But he coped really well, and like he's sort of come into his own now and doing his own thing. And, you know, we're really, really happy about it, about what he's done.
For sure, it's great that he's getting better and more comfortable.
Yeah, totally, man. Like, it was such a scary thing to replace a vocalist, obviously, but I feel like we lucked out.
How did the process go with picking him to be the new Northlane vocalist?
Well, we opened auditions to the world, and we got people to send in videos of them covering one of two of our songs, and then we shortlisted the best entries. We had over 2,000. We cut it down to like 20 or something like that, and he was one of them. And we just decided that he was the right fit for where we wanted to head musically on the next record.
Is there anything specifically that set him apart?
Well, I think just his demeanor is really what we look for. Like, when we think about what Northlane's about, like, he is what Northlane's about. He's just a happy dude, you know, and he wants to make people happy and have a good time, and, you know, that sort of reflects everyone else in the band. And, you know, musically, like, he was, in my mind, the most talented entrant that we had too, and he also happened to live like 15 minutes away from me in Sydney, so he just ticked all the boxes, I guess.
That's great. Speaking of a new album, how is the process on that so far? Are you guys still writing it, recording?
So we're recording it at the end of this tour, actually, and the writing's gone along really well. Like, we're about 3/4 of the way through, and we love the way it sounds, and it's going to be very interesting.
What's different that's setting it apart from Singularity and Discoveries?
Well, I think if you look at the difference between every release that we've had, from our EP to Discoveries to Singularity, like, there's a clear evolution between every record that we put out, and the new record is going to be, you know, another evolution in our sound. I don't want to give away too much and sort of make people create expectations about what it's going to sound like, but, you know, it's evolved and it's more mature, and we really, really like the way it's headed.
That's great to hear. So, do you think you can tell us if there's going to be a bit more clean vocals on the record?
You just have to wait and see.
You want to make it a surprise, eh?
Put clean vocals where they fit. You know, luckily, like, we have a very broad palette to work with Marcus's vocal repertoire, so we'll make full use of that.
Yeah, for sure. He does have a great vocal range.
Yeah, it's pretty psycho.
So, when you're on the road, what kind of food do you guys usually eat when you stop?
Well, the other night I made quesadillas on the bus while it was driving down the freeway out of Boston, and it had like a tofu mock pulled pork, guacamole, cheese, tomatoes, and something else I forgot, but it was really good. Um, we eat a lot of toasted cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches because they're nice and easy. Whatever we can whip up in the bus, really.
So you guys are touring in a bus right now?
Oh, we got a bandwagon.
Okay.
It's like half a bus. It's like a wannabe bus. Right now it sucks though because like the shower's frozen and the generator broke and it stinks. It's not a very nice place to be.
Is it still better than a van though?
It's still way better. I have a bed to sleep in, so I can't complain.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff do you guys do on your downtime, like when you're not touring? Well, yeah, when you're not touring.
We write music, play cricket, hang out.
Drink?
Yeah, nothing too intense. Just whatever Aussies do, I guess. Get sunburned.
What would you say is the hardest part about being in a touring band?
It's just the time away from home's really difficult. Like this trip, I have to spend 3 months away from my girlfriend and family, and that's a pretty hard thing to do. Even if you're having a great time every day, there's still all those people at home that that you miss and that you're worried about, and you don't get to talk to as often as you'd like, and that makes it really, really difficult.
Yeah, that must be really tough with all that. Yeah. So to wrap up the interview, what's next for Northlane? Any tours coming up, or like any countries you can say you're going to, or anything?
I mean, on this tour, we still got like a few weeks left. We're headed back to the States and back into Canada again. And then after that, obviously doing our new record, we've announced a few festivals in Europe that we're doing in the summer. Following that, we've got a lot of plans, but I can't reveal them. Yeah, unfortunately. But we're going to be very busy for the second half of the year. Okay. And, we should be back. Should be.
Are you looking at a 2015 release for this album?
Yeah. It'll come out in the middle of the year.
Excellent. Great to hear. All right, guys. So this is Solace Music TV with Northlane signing off.
Take care.